meeting.
We are deeply concerned about issues of padding salaries, issues of shortchanging, and allow even dead people to be collecting salaries. I don't know whether after collecting they go back to the grave. But that has been happening. We have verified that. And those who are not teachers but are still also collecting salaries. Several leakages. And it has made it impossible for us to recruit the 2,000 teachers that the State Executive Council approved and be able to fund them. That is the essence of this meeting, and several other issues that were discussed on how to strengthen it and to have the buy-in of all stakeholders, the local government chairmen themselves, the NUT. Of course, the NUT is here represented by the state chairman, and also tax collectors from all over the state where the schools are from. And we have taken far-reaching decision that to do physical inspection and go there and do physical verification and also documentary verification and citing. So that at the end we should have an authentic list, because we believe that based on the number of teachers that have retired, we should have big allowance to be able to recruit even more than 2,000 teachers, because currently the entire state is challenged having teachers at that level. And it is our commitment that the primary school should be the strongest wing of education in the Benue State, because it is the foundation for every child. All of us have expressed commitment to ensure that we find a way of eliminating this. Once we're able to round up this, we'll go to the issue of local government staff and the issue of primary health care. And we'll also discuss the issue of illegal roadblocks. We're going to step up. The chairman with the state government and BIRS with security agencies. We must not allow these criminal activities to continue. We must begin to find creative ways in addition to what we have, in view of what is happening, the dwindling revenue from the federation account, and the agitation that that should be collected by states. And so these are real issues threatening us here. And so it is just one phase of what we intend to do in terms of engaging government officials to see how we can add value. Liaise with the NUT, liaise with the Parents Teachers Association at the level of primary school, and liaise with SUBEB, and any other person that can provide useful information and add value to what we're doing, because the commitment of recruiting 2,000 teachers remains sacrosanct. And that is what we have unanimously agreed, that we support each other to ensure the success, so that we block all the leakages that are currently existing. Posterity will look at these records. So it's not just meant for us. Incoming administration will also look at this record and know precisely what we were doing. So records are very, 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 very important. And it is not when something arises and you begin to run here and there to tidy up records. The system, as it is today, everything emanates from the local government. So as you are doing it, ensure that you have proper records for them so that you will not be a guest of EFCC or ICPC tomorrow. And I believe that even if you are invited with your documents, you'll be able to present it and you will exonerate yourself. So you better do whatever you can at this particular time. And that is why I want to encourage the advisor on local government to go further and ensure that you're up to date in giving accounts on audited reports. It is better for you as individuals, it is better for you at the local government, and even as a state government, it is better for all of us.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.